Hi, my name is Richard Goerling, and I'm a police officer that trains mindfulness and resiliency to first responders. The reason that we train mindfulness towards resiliency is because it enhances our cognitive, our physical, and our psychological resilience. Today's 15-minute sitting meditation will be a practice that we like to refer to as a field of awareness. And I'll guide you through this. So to practice today, just simply find a comfortable place to sit in a room that is comfortable for you. And we're going to use some sound as we start our guided meditation, and we'll use sound as we finish. We'll use one sound of a bell to begin the meditation, and to finish we'll use 3 sounds of the bell. And the idea is to listen to the full resonance of each sound of the bell and to focus your attention on that sound as you conclude the guided meditation. And during this practice, I'll guide you through where to focus your attention, and we'll go through a series of different sensations and places to focus your attention in your experience. So as we begin here, again, find a comfortable place to sit, and I'll walk you through exactly how to sit for 15 minutes in the field of awareness. As we begin this 15-minute sitting meditation, let's begin with a few deep in-breaths and out-breaths, just simply anchoring our awareness in the sensation of breathing. And if you're sitting in a chair, you might find it most comfortable to have your feet flat on the floor. If you're sitting on the floor, maybe your legs are crossed or your legs are outstretched. There aren't any right and wrong ways to meditate. Just simply be comfortable. And now allow your breathing to find its natural rhythm. And with your eyes closed, let's focus on what we can see with our eyes closed. So the sensation of sight continues even through our eyelids. And noticing maybe the shapes, the lighting coming through. Just simply paying attention to the sensation of sight, somewhat oddly with our eyes closed. And in this practice, we're noticing things that perhaps we often see but don't pay attention to. And that's precisely the point of a formal mindfulness practice, to bring our awareness back to those things that we experience every day. And here in this practice, with intention and with purpose, we're paying attention to what we see. And it might be helpful to move your focus around with your eyes closed and notice the sight sensations and the differences of light and dark. And now with a deep in-breath and out-breath, let's shift the focus of our attention to our sense of smell. Breathing in through our nose, just noticing what smells are in the air. What does the air smell like? And in this practice, this field of awareness practice, just like in our sitting meditation where we focus on the breath, we will find ourselves constantly distracted by thoughts or other sensations. And again, those are all normal. And our goal is to meet those distractions without judgment, without wrestling with them, and simply bring our attention back to where we're purposefully focusing our awareness. In this case, the sense of smell. And now with a deep in-breath and out-breath, let's transition our focus of attention to our sense of taste. And with the mouth closed, perhaps, just noticing the taste as we put our tongue to the roof of our mouth or run our tongue along our teeth. Just paying attention to a sense of taste in this moment. And as you're distracted by thoughts or sounds or sensations in your body, just simply notice those without judgment and without pushing them away or embracing them. And bring your focus of attention back, in this case, to our sense of taste. And with another deep in-breath and out-breath, let's transition our attention to our sense of hearing. Our ears, both left and right, noticing what data our brain's taking in with sound. Noticing just how far away sounds might be that you can hear. And perhaps imagining if you're hearing where a net you could cast, just how far can you cast that net and take in sound. And now transitioning again with a deep in-breath and out-breath, bringing our attention to our tactile sensation of touch. Noticing the weight of your body as you sit, maybe in a chair or on the floor. Just noticing where your body touches the ground or the chair. Noticing where your arms are resting, perhaps against your legs. Just paying attention to the sensation of touch. to your clothes, touching your skin. Even your fingers touching each other finger. And as you're distracted, just gently bring your attention back to the sensation of touch, feeling the gravity pulling your body towards the center of the earth, feeling that weight, the way that your body touches the chair or the floor, where your feet or legs rest against the ground. And now with another deep in-breath and out-breath, we'll transition our attention to something we've referred to as interoception. And so to do this, we'll focus our attention at the tip of our nose and breathing in, following the sensation of breath past our nostrils, into our nose, and down into our lungs. And really trying to find that attention that's inside of our body. See if we can feel the breath transit from our nose to our lungs. Following the cool sensation of that in-breath, the warm sensation, the warm and moist sensation of that out-breath. Just trying to pay attention to what's happening inside of our body. And now shifting our attention once more with a deep in-breath and out-breath, transitioning to simply free thinking with no particular purpose, just allowing the thoughts in our mind to stream, allowing the sensations in our body to just be present. Focus nowhere with our attention, just to see where our mind takes us. And now finally we'll anchor our practice in just a few deep in-breaths and out-breaths. And we'll finish with the sound of our 3 bells. Now when you're ready, bring your attention back to the space that you're in. And congratulations on sitting through a rather challenging 15-minute guided meditation. And to normalize this experience for us, if you were constantly distracted by thoughts or sensations or probably self-judgment of whether or not you were doing this right, that's normal. That's what we do, and it's okay. As we practice more, we'll become less judgmental, and we'll learn to simply sit, focus our attention on whether it's our breath, or sound, or sight, or any number of things, and just know that being constantly distracted is in fact part of the exercise. And what neuroscience tells us is that it's the journey from the distraction back to the focus of our attention that literally rewires our thinking patterns in our brain and helps us to be more resilient. So thank you for joining us today, and we look forward to seeing you at the next practice.